Well, some changes to the forecast today. Increase in clouds, increase in wind, and an increase in rain chance as well. You can see a couple of showers starting to form here as we make our way into the afternoon hours. Most of the rain very isolated to scattered in overall nature as we put First Alert Radar Network in live mode, including our 2 exclusive radar sites to us here at WAFB. You can see pinpointing a few of those showers here across Metro Baton Rouge to the southwest across the Atchafalaya and then into Acadiana. As we put it into motion, you can see how rains are moving essentially from west to east, generally from southwest to northeast right now. Very light in nature, not expecting any thunderstorm action, so no severe weather is going to be in play, and any rain that we do see is probably going to be negligible in terms of amount. So Futurecast not doing the best job of highlighting those showers, but here's what we expect to take place. A few of these afternoon showers to occur, and then as we get towards the evening hours, rains will probably start to subside a little bit, so maybe a stray sprinkle or two is all we're expecting heading into your Friday night. So Friday night plans are going to be just fine. Mild temperatures. We're going to be generally in the 70s and 60s for the evening hours. You see the front approaching from the northwest. Going to be slow to approach and slow to move through, but should get through enough in time for Saturday afternoon plans to be dry. But you can see Sunday morning could have another round of a few of those isolated to scattered light rain showers, but the front pushes through to the coast by the time we get towards Saturday afternoon. So I do think weekend plans are going to be just fine, and in fact a very comfortable Saturday afternoon as we see some of that drier and slightly cooler air start to work its way in. So here is the footprint of rainfall from the model that I just showed you, and you can see we're not really talking about a lot of rain. We're talking about on the order of a couple hundredths of an inch, so maybe just enough to wet the pavement. You can see a lot of spots, though, being indicated here by the model that stay completely dry. So yeah, not everyone going to be seeing the rainfall with this next rainmaker. What everyone will be dealing with is the wind. Expect breezy conditions today and also breezy conditions for tomorrow. Notice the wind direction change tomorrow as we see that front move through during the mid to late morning hours. So you see from a westerly direction to a northwesterly direction and then eventually a northerly direction. Now these are sustained winds, so expect gusts to be even higher, probably on the order of what we're seeing right now, kind of 20-mile-per-hour range, maybe encroaching on the low 30-mile-per-hour range. So what's the story behind the temperature change with this front? Well, the disturbance actually tied to this is kind of riding along the southern portion of the jet stream. Big cold air is going to be bypassing us well towards the north, but you see we do get clipped by a little bit of some colder air heading into the weekend. So we'll see the temperature change more so kind of Saturday night into Sunday morning, lasting through the day on Sunday. But by the time we get towards Monday and beyond, we're starting to see zonal flow begin to set up in the mid and upper levels. So that's going to help push out all that cold Canadian air, bring us some continental air, which is going to be a little bit warmer from the west. But you'll notice how a big trough is going to start to set up across the west coast heading into the end of the week. So as we get towards the second weekend of 2026, we could have another bigger temperature change heading our way. So this time around, only a slight modification in terms of temperature, and brief at that. Well above average for daytime highs today and tomorrow. We should be in the low 60s. We're going to be in the mid 70s. We'll get a little bit closer to normal on Sunday, but still a handful of degrees above average. And then as we go into the middle of next week, those temperatures in terms of highs at least are going to continue to be well above average in the mid to upper 70s. So warmer than normal. That's the highlight here of the 7-day forecast, and also mainly dry. Just a couple of little blips here and there for today and tomorrow morning, and then maybe another round of showers possible by the end of next week as we see that developing disturbance in the western half of the country. But yeah, it's just going to be about the temperatures, not feeling very much like January for at least these first few days.